Good morning to all. This is for class 7th MSc. Class 7th. Today we are going to start our chapter number 7 from page number 42. Till here we had explained. Now starting from here. Sumit, what's wrong with the one you have now? It seems perfectly good to me, she pleaded with him. She knew that their domestic budget was always a bit overstretched these days. Her husband's tuition had shrunk to a few students because of his ill health, and rising had further burdened middle class people like them. Then what happened that Sumit had demanded for a new bicycle. That mom, now I need a new bicycle. My all friends are coming from new bicycles, and I am still driving this old one. Then Sumit mother had tried to make him understand that Sumit, what is wrong with this? It seems perfectly good. She knew that her domestic budget was overstretched because nowadays his father was suffering from some ill health. Due to that, few students left the tuitions also. Then they always had a burden as they are from the middle class people. Now, mom, I know we can't afford luxurious, but there is a limit to what I can take. Sumit was nearly in tears. All my friends laugh at me behind my back. That mom, I know that it is unable for us to afford a luxurious cycle, but up to a limit we can take a new one. Sumit was almost to cry. That all my friends laugh behind me because of this bicycle. Are they are from the rich families. We are working class people. Why did you then put me in that allied school? It would have been much better and easier on me had I been studying at the government school like my cousins. He retorted, resentment welling up inside him. He asked his mother that why you had put me in such a big school like Allied. I could have studied in the government school like my cousins are studying, so that I should not got ashamed of having a old bicycle. Fine, so we will get that bike off your right now. Your father will have to do without the treatment he is undergoing at that moment. But that's hardly a concern to you. She was furious at her son's absolute lack of empathy for the family. So now her mother agreed that okay, we will try to arrange a new bicycle for you. Let the treatment of your father be over. Then I am hardly concerned to you. It is not a promise, but we will try that. Let us give you a new bicycle. Sumit slipped out quickly. There was a basketball court next to the park that afforded the only green cover in the locality. Now Sumit went out, and he was there in the basketball court, which is the only green place in that locality. So he slumped against the fence around the court. Guilt was the dominant feeling at that moment. Am I right in doing what I am? Was the question he pondered. Now he was asking to himself, am I doing the right thing that I am compelling my parents to get me a new bicycle? So it was the past dinner time. When he returned home, he went up directly to his room, sat at his study table, and began revision his note. There was a midterm test the next day. So now it was dinner time. He went to his home. He directly went to his room and sat on the study table and began to revise his notes as the midterm test was going on. But dear, should we give in to his every demand? The voice seemed to be part of a dream. I don't know, but as far as I am concerned, I want nothing more than our son's happiness. Sumit sat up. He slumped broken. It was his parents talking in the next room. He tiptoed to the connecting door. But What about your medicines, doctor fees? It was his mother. Now Sumit was about to sleep, then he heard a voice that we only all we need is our son's happiness, and we can do anything to make him happy. So let us give him a new bicycle. But suddenly his mother's voice came that what what about your medicine and the doctor fees? How we will arrange that? Then his father said, Madhu, I want my son's life to be a bed of roses. I will readily take the throne that come his way. I will tell you what we will do. I will sell off my scooter tomorrow. The peon in our school is interested. He asked me a number of times, Sir, buy a new one. It doesn't look good enough for a senior teacher of the school. He mimicked Tulsi Ram, the school peon who computed to work every day from a nearby village on his bicycle and had his eye on the battered but dependable scooter. Now, Madhu, I will arrange the money by selling my old scooter. One of the peon of our school is interested in buying this scooter. He asked me a number of times. So Sumit's father was telling all these things. Now Sumit stood there, his head spun madly. His parents' voice no longer reached his ears. His father, selling the scooter, a host of self-reproaching emotion surged within him. Now, after listening all these things, Sumit was shocked that my parents care for me this much, and I was unaware about this. I thought they did not care for me, but they care a lot for me. They are willing to sell his scooter just for giving me the happiness. Sumit, get up, son. It's almost 7. Aren't you going to school today? His mother shook him gently, patting his face with the affection that none but a mother can shower selflessly on his be forgotten. Now it was early 7 o'clock. Then his mother came and asked Sumit, get up. Today you are not going to school. It was very affection way that only a mother can show that affection with selflessly. Now he sprang up from his bed, put his arm round his mother and kissed her on her cheek. You are the best mom in the world, he said, vanishing into the bathroom. Sumit get up. He kissed her mother with lovingly and said to his mother that, Mom, you are the best. And suddenly he moved towards the bathroom. So for today till here it is enough. In next video I will explain you further.